question. You're a book guy. I'm not. I just write books, a few of them. I'm more of a coffee person than a book guy. But
I hear you.
in your opinion, what are 3 books to read before you die?
Powerful question. The first one is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor
Okay.
Frankl. And
Okay.
that actually connects to the point of my answer previously of what motivates you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after you learn from a firsthand account of going through the Holocaust and all these concentration camps, I mean, nothing's a problem that we go through today. So
Okay.
that was one of the books I've read this year, probably like my 3rd book, and long overdue, but great book. I'd encourage everybody to read that. Just gives you such perspective on, again, that last question, like when you're down bad and when things are not working well. It's truly your purpose and your meaning that keeps you going forward. You know, he says in the book that the reason why he made it through these camps and years on end of being a prisoner is that he had this book ready to write. He actually had a manuscript almost done, and he lost it, or it got stolen by one of the Nazi soldiers, and then he had to rewrite it all from memory. But that's truly like why he, I guess, said that he made it through, because he never lost hope, because he always had that purpose and that meaning that once he got out, he was going to write this book and it was going to impact millions, hopefully. So that book's incredible. Yeah, can't praise that enough. Second book I've mentioned many times, probably with you, but The Third Door by Alex Benign. I'll always go back to that again because, and that goes to the cold outreach and our first question. So these are really tying in pretty nicely, where there's always a way, and there's always a way to connect with somebody, whether they're prolific, whether they're whatever, a nobody, whatever you want to call them, you know, whatever their influence level is, you can connect with them, especially in today's world. Definitely, you know, regardless of time period, I think yes. But today, DMs, email, just so easy to get people's contact information. It's so easy to, I'm learning that I'm like 1 degree separated from so many seriously prolific people, you know, the 6 degrees of separation.
Right.
I think it's less than that for most people, honestly, especially with social media. Like, you don't know, someone might be following you who might be a buddy of someone, you know, who's doing some good work.
You never know.
Exactly. So it's just a matter of shooting your shot, providing value, you know, not asking for too much, and always, you know, looking to see how you could help them so that one day they could help you. But for me, it's really just building the relationship. That's always been my focus. I think relationships are one of the greatest assets you can have in a lifetime. And you do right by somebody, they'll do right by you. And when you need the most, you know, hopefully they'll be there for you, and vice versa. But yeah, The Third Door is incredible. Alex has been awesome with me, and he's got a new book coming out this year, or this year, next year, I believe. So that'd be exciting. I have no idea what it's about. Don't think you could really do a part 2 to The Third Door because he had to live that experience, but who knows? We'll have to see. And then last book is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma. So really good book. Love Robin's work. Huge fan of what he does. I've read pretty much all of his books. He also has a book coming out in the spring, which I'm super excited for, and I think it's actually his last. He's just kind of, you know, he's written a ton. He's done this leadership expert lifestyle with working with CEOs and billionaires and so forth. I think he's done with all that after this book comes out, and he's well, this is what he says in his Instagram captions, that he's like going to he's going to go start a restaurant in a remote area where there's no advertising, no address. You have to go find him to you know, to get food, which is interesting because I went to Barbados actually when I graduated undergrad with my girlfriend, and we found this restaurant place that literally is just like, it was just a shack in this one place, and it was amazing, great food. And it was actually an American guy that opened it, but no signs, no advertisement, just this like one, you know, sweet place on the island. But anyway,
Nice.
Yeah, Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. It's that book, along with all of Robin's work, are written as fiction, but they have nonfiction practical tips embedded into them. So that's why I love it so much, because it reads like a journey. It reads like a fictional story, because it is, but there's practical knowledge in there that you can actually go take action on after you read the book. So yeah, Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is like it's like a 10 principle kind of tip book as you progress through it, and they're all good knowledge. So those 3 books are major for me. Definitely read those before you die.
Powerful right there. Well, Owen, thank you again for your time today. And thank you guys for watching your come up. Until next time.